I'd like to stick around you and your crew for a little while longer, if you don't mind. It sounds like you'll be working to better the lives of many of my friends and neighbors. I'd like to assist with that if I can.
Welcome to the crew.
I appreciate your hospitality. I hope I might become a boon to the cause.
We should keep moving.
Something on your mind?
Forgive me if this isn't the place to ask, but what's it like? Being a hero, I mean. Is it every bit as magnificent as the legends make it out to be?
Most people don't even recognize me as their savior.
Really? I find that surprising. Especially given the current state of affairs in the world today. You'd think they'd be more grateful.
Why do you ask?
If you haven't already guessed, I want to be like you one day. To have such limitless power at the forefront of my tongue, there'd be no end to the good deeds I could achieve. Tyrants would concede their sovereignty, dragons would fall at my feet, and the people I care about would never know danger.
What's stopping you?
Well, my limited arsenal of shouts is one thing, and my inexperience in dragon slaying another. But those should be easy hurdles to overcome, right?
I hope you succeed. The world needs more heroes.
And it's in no short supplies of evildoers, outlaws, or monsters. I shudder to imagine an urn without people like us to put them in check. Very well. I've got your back. If you think it will help.
Okay.
Of course.
Everything all right? Such as?
Why do I have two of those?
All right then.
I hope there aren't any more. Why, hello.
Something wrong?
Unbelievable. Another Kate that threatens the safety of my people. This is the 4th one in a week.
Sounds like you've been targeted.
I'll tell you who's responsible. We all know the reaping is nearly upon us, and with it, the number of active gates have multiplied immensely. Everyone has to keep their heads on a swivel. Everyone except those accursed West folks. The last iteration of the reaping passed over them, and they've suffered no losses to Daedra since. They know something that we don't. I suppose, given their troubled history, that should come as no surprise.
Troubled history?
During the Oblivion Crisis, a member from their village sold his soul to Mehrunes Dagon to save the island. A deal that would spare us his wrath by staggering its destruction, killing 3/4 of the population every 30 years or so. In return, he would serve Dagon until death. The man responsible for the reaping was a Westfolk. And now, as the reaping dawns once more, his old village goes about unscathed? That cannot be dismissed as coincidence.
Doesn't prove they're responsible.
They haven't been plagued by a single Oblivion Gate. Even the Southerons have to sacrifice their own to keep the peace. Yet, somehow, these folks are exempt? My people suffer while theirs live in comfort and safety. There's your proof.
Anything I can help with?
Yes. Find out what they know. There's a reason the Daedra leave them alone, and so far they've refused to share it. As an outsider with no association with us, perhaps you can pry the answer from their elder.
I'll speak to him.
Good. Getting the information won't be easy, I suspect. But I have faith in your ability to do what's necessary.
Oh, no, you don't.
Back, you devil!
Come on. Come on.
themselves! Too young and good looking to die.
So it ends.
Care of that.
My life flashed before my eyes. It sucked.
Will she accept a wig?
What is it? If you think it will help?
No.
Farewell.
Right.
What is it?
Anyone below deck before the ship crashed?
Not that I recall. The others heard the commotion and came up before we struck land. Why? Are you saying you saw someone down there?
Yeah, but I didn't get a good look at her.
Her? Well, it wasn't Katri or Tia. They were upstairs with me. You could try looking around. It's quite possible we picked up a stowaway.
Something on your mind?
Forgive me if this isn't the place to ask, but what's it like? Being a hero, I mean. Is it every bit as magnificent as the legends make it out to be?
Have I had this conversation before?
Really? I find that surprising. Especially given the current state of affairs in the world today. You'd think they'd be more grateful.
Why do you ask? Yeah, I've had this conversation before.
That everything? There you are!
That is only... Wait, you hear that?
The crabs are hostile.
But surely you know something.
I know only what has happened, not why. Be at peace. Dagon has spared us so far. There's no cause for his mercy to fail now. I suspect the reaping will pass over us once again.
Of course. I would just feel more at ease if I knew why.
So would the rest of us. So would the rest of us. In what way can I be of assistance?
Anything you need help with?
I suppose there's no harm in asking. The elder from the Norstad village has become aggressive over these recent gate openings. With no one else to blame, she points the finger at those who are more fortunate. She's even gone as far as to express interest in raiding my people to satiate her twisted sense of justice. The only way to ensure their safety is to remove her from the equation, if you catch my meaning.
You want me to kill her?
Certainly not. Such a peculiar assumption. But if she were to somehow mysteriously keel over, there could be a reward available for you.
No thanks.
Fine. But this stays between us. Understand? Good morning. In what way can I be of assistance?
Yes?
Northstead village conflict?
The Norse would have us murder an entire village. I cannot side with such madness.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What do you seek?
Your thoughts on the village conflict?
I will not hide my bias. The Norse are my kin. Right or wrong, they have my support.
Alright.
Yep.
What is it?
What are your thoughts on the village conflict?
The mass killing of peaceful folk is never the answer. If you must choose, I suggest siding with the West folk. All right then.
Okay, so these guys want me to kill or take out the elder, but those other guys want me to take out the whole village? Oh my god.
You want something from me?
What do you need?
Oh, wait a minute, we don't have a thing there for them now.
Poor bastards, better off.
The hell is it so difficult to get into the village all the time? Where the hell is it? Ah, here.
How can I assist?
Very distinctive.
Hmm?
Of return.
Did you speak with the elder of their village?
I did. He wanted me to kill you.
What? The audacity of that scheming snake. You refused, I assume?
I wouldn't have warned you otherwise.
Yes, I suppose not. I will not overlook this treachery. Orders to assassinate the elder of a neighboring village will be met with one response: invasion.
I want to discuss this with my companions.
Do what you must.
Ay, ay, ay.
Did you say something?
Did you hear that?
I will not hide my bias. The Norse are my kin. Right or wrong, they have my support. Farewell.
Something you need, friend? The mass killing of peaceful folk is never the answer. If you must choose, I suggest siding with the West folk. Divines be with you.
I've got your back. The Norse would have us murder an entire village. I cannot side with such madness.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Something ahead? If you think it will help?
Silver boots.
Uh-huh.
He should have the silver boots.
Dragonborn? Such as? Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh my god, look at the clouds. There's one big mountain. What the hell?
This is the end for you.
Oh, that's right.
To the death, my friend. How so, my liege? Go with the divines.
You're too easy to mistake as a bandit with that other arm.
No power.
Leave some for me!
Curse you!
This is the part where you turn around!
Accept your fate!
Let's try that again.
Hear me? Death! You want half?
Does anyone use arrows? Where the hell's...
If you think it will help?
What's that ring I got? Is this... no. Recharging? You don't use Magicka, do you? Restoration. Don't know if you use that. Oh my god. No, you can go this way. This is the way.
How goes the construction?
We're ahead of schedule, sir. At this pace, I expect our defenses will be operational in a few short weeks.
The sooner the better. Gates have begun opening at an accelerated pace. Make no mistake, the reaping will soon dawn.
All will be ready, sir. Dagon's siege will crumble at the forefront of our ramparts.
You've worked tirelessly to get us here. Time may be of the essence, but fatigue will only impede our progress. We'll pick up again tomorrow. Why, hello!
Building defenses.
Our neighbors to the south may have the intellect of a moldy sweet roll, but they've managed to get one thing right. This recent wave of Oblivion Gates is no coincidence. The reaping is nearly upon us. And yet how do they respond? They throw up their hands and ask mercy from the Daedric Lord of Destruction. As if Dagon cares at all for their pleas. They paint this half of the island as an easy target for a Daedric invasion. Well, he can sacrifice his people if he wants, but I'll make no such offering of mine.
Anything I can do to help?
Yes. But this stays between the two of us. The Sutherland's Elder is a threat to the safety of my people. I've seen him watching us as we construct our defenses. I suspect he might be developing a plan to sabotage them. I want you to silence him before he's afforded the opportunity.
What? I want no part in committing murder.
Very well. I trust you can at least keep our plans a secret.
Not really. Vine guard. This is what he needs.
Yes, my liege. How so, my liege? Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right, I replaced it, yeah. Okay, you didn't put it on.
You have a grim look.
Well, they put some bits on.
How so, my liege?
Wait a minute, where's the, That must be it.
What do you need? How so, my liege? All right then.
All right then. Yeah, they refuse to wear helmets. All these villagers want the other villagers taken out.
Good afternoon. Don't get me wrong, I think the Southrons' methods are questionable at best. But at least we won't be directly involved with murder if we take their side. I doubt the Warden would be pleased if we kill off the very same villagers he instructed us to help. All right then.
Hi there.
What might you need?
I'd have to go back to the warden and tell him that all the villagers want to kill each other.
Tidings.
Oh, they're up near the Oblivion Gate.
Preparation is over. The time of cleansing is at hand.
Oh my god.
Hear us, O great Lord Dagon.
Why, hello.
New day.
Greet the new day.
Safe travels.
The power of the divines compel you! Surrender or suffer the consequences.
Filthy fetcher.
Run!
Get out of here.
Oh my god!
Save yourselves.
No one over here.
Who did you kill?
Heresy! To disturb our holy sacrifice is to bring forth the wrath of Dagon. Have you no concept of the devastation you've begotten?
Why are you doing this?
Such folly, to nullify our ceremony without an understanding of its significance. Surely this is the result of our neighbor's dubiety.
Answer the question.
We conduct this prayer to ask the great Lord Mehrunes Dagon pardon from the reaping. We ask that he take the souls of our neighboring village, those who do not believe, in our stead, so that we may continue to serve him in this life, before we are welcomed home to eternal paradise.
Set that woman free.
Free from what? She is a volunteer. Would you deny her the honor of sparing us from the great Lord Dagon's ferocity? What gives you the right to dismantle our only means of salvation?
Why is she bound?
An act of goodwill. We want it clear that this sacrifice is not a hoax.
Surely there's better ways.
There is no other way. The reaping will spread across the island like fire on woodland, and when it does, only our unquestionable faith will save us.
Is there anything the village needs help with?
There is a matter of great concern among my children. Our neighbors, the aliens, actively work to oppose our beliefs. Recently, they have been seen constructing defenses to protect themselves against the reaping. Fools. They cannot hope to hold out against Dagon's warriors. If their defiance draws the Daedra to this side of the island, they endanger my people as well. The last thing I need is for the great Lord to mistake my children for those wretched defilers. I need someone to sabotage their defenses, burn their provocation to the ground. Show the Daedra that this side of the island will not incite violence.
I'm not gonna participate in this madness.
I suspected as much. Your faith was questionable from the beginning. I will appoint another believer to carry out our wishes.
Hey. We need to go into those gates and get the stone out of there.
Something on your mind? Don't get me wrong, I think the Southerns' methods are questionable, at best. But at least we won't be directly involved with murder if we take their side. I doubt the Warden would be pleased if we kill off the very same villagers he instructed us to help. Forgive me if this isn't the place to ask, but what's it like? Being a hero, I mean. Yes, sister? If you think it will help?
No, she doesn't want that either.
Farewell.